non-removability. So it's very important for us to have a definition. As you know, there's very confusing court cases. We do our best to comply with them all, but yes, we do need Congress to act.
Okay, specificity matters.
Yes, ma'am.
Secondly, there's so many people who are watching this hearing from my district, and they have some really basic questions. For example, how many legal points of entry are there across the U.S.-Mexico border?
It's late in the day, and I know. So I would. It's about between 20 and 30.
Okay, so certainly more than 20.
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, great. So when it comes to credible fear, can you just go a little bit more into the difference between when an individual is coming across a border, the different process that takes place if they come to a legal port,
Sure.
versus trying to cross illegally, and then secondly, giving that first initial statement around credible fear and how that is different from what is required under statutory requirements within a court of law to actually achieve asylum in the U.S.
So if a migrant comes to a port of entry, they haven't broken any laws. So first of all, they're doing it a legal way, and then they make their claim. When they come between the ports of entry, particularly for single adults, they have broken the law. That is a law that we attempt to uphold, so we will refer them for prosecution. With respect to the thresholds for credible fear, it's a significant possibility is the standard, whereas for asylum, it's a reasonable possibility. So it's a slightly different standard. Obviously, the credible fear standard is more lenient.
Okay, great. And then lastly, could you just explain the difference between the queuing process and the hardening of the legal ports, just so everyone understands the difference?
No, I appreciate that. So I think the hardening, I'm not sure what that was referencing, but the hardening in general, what we've done is we have tried to make sure that we funnel the traffic in a safe and orderly way to our officers who can then process the migrants as they come through, or the legal trade and travel. It's not always those seeking asylum, obviously. So the hardening is just to make sure that there isn't a way to get around, or in some cases, what we had seen in the past, unfortunately, were migrants jumping into the vehicle lanes, which can be very dangerous for them. So the hardening is to make it